Okay, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a VOD review of SendTFT on the Tacticians Cup Day 1, and I believe we have a lovely Chug Bug video where we reroll the Gragas. I've not seen Gragas actually be played since the patch where he's actually stronger now, so I am quite interested to see how this game goes. Quite interesting to see actually right off the bat we actually have Techie Syndicate Bruiser. I would have thought he would have been tried to play into, if you haven't seen already, the reroll Mundo angle with like Techie in the backlines where you 3-star your 1 cost. But yeah, let's see, this game is paused, so let's just carry on over some technical difficulty. Yeah, there we go, moving on ahead. Let's get back into this game. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty of things, I just want to thank you guys for the well-received views that I am getting on the channel. So I just like to thank all you guys for watching the videos, liking, commenting, whether it be how much you enjoyed or the criticism behind the videos. I still enjoy you guys watching and playing the videos. So yeah, my thanks aside, let's get back into the video. So here we go. Let's get into the augments. So we have Mace's Will, Freestyling, Patient Study. Now, not liking the freestyling because of having to lock in Street Demons. Also, I don't necessarily play freestyling. I'm not really sure how I actually go about playing that or forcing it. I don't really like forcing comps from that angle. Patient Study, it's an okay augment. Like, if you don't have any angle, you want to try to lose Streak to get more XP and then spike later on. Mace's Will, perhaps if you're committing to a crit comp. So I would really be re-rolling freestyle first. So let's see what he goes with. So it looks like he's opting to, okay, so re-rolls Patient Study first. Scouting the lobby for Econ. Okay, there he gets a Chug Bug augment, which, spoiler alert, he does end up taking. Seeing the rest of the lobby, most people are playing like Econ based augments. So I think he takes Chug Bug because I think he's looking to potentially win streak off of this angle that he's playing here, because he has scouted ahead and saw the weaker lobby. And let's see how this works out for him. So yeah, this one looks like he is looking to win out this round. He's got a lot of things on his bench, got to make his mind up on the angle he's really committing to. Well, I mean, I say committing to, he's committing to Bruiser obviously, but let's see how he flexibly gets his units in. So he's playing the Divina Core with Bruiser for his strongest board so that he can continue to win, hopefully. Anyway, contemplating the Zyra Morgana, I mean, but he does also have the Shaco on his bench to play alongside the Mundo. However, I don't think you are playing the Slayer just because you already have the Senna as the Slayer. I would actually opt to hold the Morgana instead of the Shaco, but let's see what happens. Okay, no, he sells the Morgana instead. I would have held the Morgana because she's obviously Divinical to strengthen the Chug Bug for the time being, but I guess he's just accepting the lost streak. I mean, the loss, we don't know if he's committed to the lost streak yet. So let's see how these other rounds turn out. Turns out he actually wins this round. So flip-flopping, not what we really want, but what we do really want is that spatula on carousel that we don't end up getting, because we want to make that Bruiser emblem for our secondary carry, which is our Fiddlesticks. He also misses out on the Fiddlesticks with the Rod. Unlucky there. But he does get a Dragon's Claw. Wondering if he will slam the Dragon's Claw or opt to just make a BT for his Chug Bug friend. Okay, yeah, I was going to say it would be quite weird for him to not play his augmented, his hero augment with his Chug Bug fellow here. But he does get Syndicate online with Slayer. Strong unit. Reason why he kept it, I guess, is because he's looking to win here. Although he didn't get the full win streak, he is getting value out of this Shaco. And I wonder if he's trying to opt to make Econ here by putting in the Ali Star and just ditching the Senna. Let us see. Okay, yep, he is choosing to just not make Econ. Fair enough. Probably thinking it's more worth to hold onto these units than to not. But this is a little bit rough, losing out this round. Not the most ideal start, flip-flopping through stage 2. But here we go. Also, apologies guys for the noise outside. I think someone's doing some lawn mowing. If you can hear that, again, my apologies. But let's carry on. Let's see. We do get the BT, so that is great to be put on the fiddle or the Chug Bug. We get 2 BTs actually. So yeah, so he actually reforges that to get a Bramble Vest. Don't think we really wanted another Bramble Vest. However, I mean not Bramble Vest, Stone Plate, but you know, it is what it is. Would have wanted to keep that sword, probably. More utility out of keeping that sword to make a damage item. Probably looking to make a Titan's Resolve on that Chug Bug of ours. Okay, here we go. Let's pause on the augments once again. So, okay, cloning facility. Don't think we go with cloning facility because it takes up another slot when you already have so many units in the front line. Spirit Link, we're not really looking to lose all that much, so I'll reroll that, and I will be looking at big grab bag because we will need quite a few items for our dual carries, our Chug Bug, and our Fiddlesticks and a tank. So I'll be probably taking a big grab bag from the spot, or potentially Portal Forge for a strong fiddle item, but that is very RNG. So if he's up for it, he could be taking it. Like if he hits the Blighted Jewel, that would be huge. His game saved, but big grab bag being probably the safer option of the two. So let's see, he's probably just checking stats. Takes oh, he rerolled all of them. Yep, ops for Spirit. Okay, yep, Animal Visage. Okay item. I mean, not okay item. It's a pretty solid item, but it's not obviously the strongest in this comp. But a very good item nonetheless to put on possibly a Cho'Gath later on to keep him alive, as also another unit to deal some damage. So here we go, going through this round, looking like we lose this round. Not looking like the best of spots, but also not the worst of places. Oh, managing to get our 2-star Gragas and removes the chest plate. Manages to get our 2-star Gragas with the Spirit Visage, Warmogs, and our Bloodthirster. That's quite big, so now we're actually looking like a different game. We are looking like we could potentially win through this round. Quite funny how every second round we lose, and then we end up possibly winning out the rest of the stage. Here we are back on Carousel again, looking for potentially items to fill out our front line. So like just any more frontline item. Yeah, goes for the belt, potentially making a Sunfire because you can get quite some value out of that, out of this comp. Yep, so builds a Sunfire. Sunfire on the Shaco because, you know, why not, I guess. Getting value out of that Shaco. I mean, he will be teleporting around the board, so I mean, not bad, not bad. Coming across this Dynamo Marksman comp, I am pretty sure we win this round, although he has already hit his MF, although the MF is not itemized. We are hoping this Chug Bug does most of the heavy lifting here, which it looks like he is doing. Oh, but we miss out on winning this round because he gets stuck on that Jax. Gets a Senna 2-starred, and we hit the Fiddlesticks. Now, do we pick up the Fiddlesticks here to play over our 4 Slayer board? I'm pretty sure we do hold it for the time being. Going against this too much value board. Looking kind of close, but our Chug Bug still remains just a bit rough with no other secondary carry in our backline to really help us out. Senna trying her best, but ending up losing that round. So, not looking the greatest of spots. I wonder how he brings it back, honestly. Not opting to make the Vayne 2-star. Interesting. Probably not playing the Vayne then. Opting to play the Fiddle, rolling the Chug Bug, trying to get that 6 Bruiser online. We hit the 6 Bruiser. Manages to get the tank items on the Cho'Gath. Looking okay, but I am unsure about our stability at the moment still. Let's look through this round. Okay, with this Cho'Gath, we are actually looking quite strong. You can see how strong the synergy is of having that Sunfire damage paired with the Spirit Visage. Now, looking at the augments. Now, let's see. Pairs of 4s. I don't know if we are playing a pair of 4-cost champions, so I'm hesitant to take that. Pretty sure it's not Cyber Uplink. Actually, it could be Cyber Uplink, because then you can be casting a lot more with your Cho'Gath to stack up more ramping damage. And your Chug Bug could be casting, or it could be Cybernetic Uplink. You could also get some value from healing orbs, however, I think you have enough HP. I think what you really want is damage at this point in time. Yeah, you reroll that. It's not Moonlight. You don't really care about your 3-star Mundo and Alistar, right? I mean, he's reacting, but I don't think you ever take that. Yeah, you're not taking that. Uplink. Reinforcement. You already have your Cho'Gath, so you can hit the other two. I don't think it's that, and I don't think it's pair of 4s, so I think we are rerolling and chancing pair of 4s. Salvage bin. I think it's got to be salvage bin. I don't think there's really any other angle you can take from this spot. Like, you need to get stronger. Salvage bin gives you a completed item now to help you spike. Not looking the greatest. Hits a Hodge, gets a QSS on the Gragas. Honestly, probably the best he could have done in that spot. So here we go. We are praying to try to win out the rest of these rounds and hit our 3-star Senna and 3-star Chug Bug. Moving on to Carousel round. Just looking for another. Oh, we hit the Cho'Gath. That's very fortunate. With a glove, so we can make potentially Last Whisper or an IE on Senna. Hitting that Fiddlesticks. So just more of the same, trying to hit our 3 costs while positioning to win out these rounds. However, not doing so and coming up a little bit short. Quite unfortunate. I'm really wondering how he tries to bring this back from the grave. So here we go. We're going against a Slayer Syndicate comp, which is pretty strong. He has the Zed and he has a 3-star Shaco. Ending up losing this round also very rough. Hitting another gloves, wondering if he pairs the gloves to get a these gloves, or if he just makes a Last Whisper and IE. So speed through this. We hit the Cho'Gath, rolling it down to hit our 3 costs because we really need a spike now, or else we just lose. Manages to hit the Cho'Gath, not the Cho'Gath, the Fiddlesticks and the Gragas. And he reforges some items, so we end up getting the Archangels on the Fiddlesticks with another tier. Oh, filling out all the items. Interesting. We get an IE on the Fiddlesticks. Very techie stuff. That is quite something, I must say. I guess it's because he's 3-starred, but maybe he's moving it onto Senna once he has hit the Senna, because that is quite some itemization from, I guess, Send. Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of crit. I've not really seen this tech before, but that is quite something. Garen online to at 8 or potentially 9 makes sense, so he could probably mod his Gragas with Boombot to do more damage, or his Fiddlesticks with Bruiser. Probably his Fiddle with Bruiser first. So yeah, he's filling out with more Boombot, so he is going down the Boombot angle of trying to get more burst damage from his Boombot. If you're not sure about how Boombot works, if you add a Boombot mod or emblem onto a champion, that champion can activate Boombot with magic damage. So say for example, when Mr. Gragas casts, he will trigger one of the cannons for the Boombot and it stacks. So quite a lot of magic damage will be coming from the modded Boombot person. But interestingly enough, I guess the rest of the lobby had not been doing too well. We haven't had too many scouts, but we have managed to save enough HP throughout the course of this game, and there is a Boombot emblem on Carousel that Send ends up getting. The game is actually saved. The game is actually saved. This is quite something. There is no way he actually managed to hit that. He sold all the centers, looking for that final Boombot. He gets the next Boombot in, and we have 4 Boombot online. That is quite something. While winning out this round, securing his top 5 for the time being, and I think it is looking like a top 4 also. Quick scout of the lobby to get his positioning down, but this is quite some tech from SendTFT. Wow. Winning out this round to secure his top 3 in the Tacticians Cup day 1. What a comp. Look at him smiling to himself about this comp, knowing that this board just feels so illegal. Like, what on earth is going on? Fiddlesticks with his IE Hodge. This man is insane. Okay, surely you replace it with an IE, right? An Archangels, I mean. Surely you replace one of the fiddle items with the Archangels. No? You're not gonna be insane, right, Send? Come on. Yeah, okay, he opts for the redemption instead. Fair enough. We come across this ghost, and it appears that he is winning. So I have a strong inkling to I have a strong feeling that he ends up winning out this lobby just because of how strong he actually is with these pairings. Comes down to the top 2. Let's see what he does. I'm sure it's just a level to 9 and roll for his 5 costs. Oh, he doesn't level to 9. Okay, he opts to hold the 4 cost, I think. Or not hold the 4 costs. He opts to try and hit 4 costs. Manages to hit the 2 Salvage in his roll down. And he manages to win out this round. So I guess it's just GG from this point, because the other guy doesn't have much to spike with. Send trying to just defend and block him from getting that TG to get any stronger. Gets the TG. And this is looking like a top 1 spot. If we fast forward on ahead, he breaks down the Thieves Gloves for a... Okay, just another Thieves Gloves. But I'm pretty sure this is just a top 1 against this Slayer comp. Wow, what a crazy game from SendTFT. And he wins out the lobby. Great game from him, honestly. Chug Bug for the win. I don't know how he did that. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, I hope you like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.